Hello there, welcome YouTube and welcome Facebook. So welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 8 of Move. I'm really sorry, the last 2 days have been really full on for me, and I can feel it in the yoga that I taught. It's been really busy, and there's been a lot of things going on. So it comes out in me when I'm really under pressure. So it's really nice to be settled again. I went for a walk this morning and there was thunder and lightning across from where I was, and literally just like 30 seconds ago it started raining here. So come, let's lie on our backs and move together. Great, come. So lying on your backs, your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. And just let yourself land and settle and feel the floor beneath you. Just begin to sway your knees from side to side. This is Poppy, my dog. She's the mom of some of the other ones that we have. I think she's 8 or 9 or something at this stage. Maybe something like that. She's a little bit ditzy. She's very nice. So just drop your knees from side to side and just feel that through the body. Nice. And then pushing your feet down, roll up along your spine, lifting up, and then rolling down. Rising up and rolling down. And again, rising up, pause on the up. Just feel that through your legs. Push your toes a little bit more into the floor. Push your heels down, squeeze your bum. And just drop your breath down into your belly. And just have a sense of connecting to the strength of your legs, the connection to the floor. Really check in. Is your neck comfortable? Nice. Lower your bum all the way down. So draw your right knee up towards your chest and your arms are long beside you. And then straighten your right leg long and bring your arms either to a 45-degree angle or bring them to the floor above your head. See what your shoulders naturally do. Don't force them. So draw your right knee up, squeeze it as close as you can. Fingertips touch the floor. And then as you lengthen your arms and your legs long, just feel the full of your body lengthening. So fingertips to the floor beside you as you draw your knee up. And then lengthen your leg long as you reach your arms overhead. So stay at this level, or you can load this. So draw your right knee up towards you and then lift your bum a little bit off the floor. So it's going to stay hovering. Now, before we were doing flexibility, this is more strength, flexibility, and stability. So we have balance in this as well. So hands beside you, knees up towards your chest. And then reach your arms long, keeping your bum in the air. Reach your right leg long. So just move. Knee up towards you. And leg long, arms overhead. And again, knee up towards you. And then long. Cool. Bend your knee. Bring your bum to the floor. Hold on to that right leg and squeeze it in. Nice. And then draw a circle with your right knee. So the biggest circle that you can. So as you circle, you're noticing what happens in your hip, what happens as you roll. And then rolling in the other direction. Rolling, listening, hearing. Super. Hold on to your right knee with your right hand and open your right knee out to the side. And then come back to center. Open your right knee out to the side and come back to center. So holding on to your right knee, lengthen out into the left leg. And just pull your right knee down towards you as you stretch long into the left leg, sorry. And then slowly open your right knee out to the side and then back up to center. Left leg is floating, right knee out to the side, back up to center. Last time, really surging down with strength and length into that left leg as you open your right knee out to the side. And breathing down into your belly. Nice. Draw both knees up onto your chest. Squeeze them in and just rock from side to side. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Other side. Arms long beside you. Draw the left knee up towards your chest. And then as you stretch the left leg long, bring your arms either to a 45-degree angle or over your head. Bend your knee. Draw it up. Arms overhead. Leg is long. Bend your knee. Draw it up. And then long. So we're going to load it. You can stay at this level, which is about flexibility, and that might be enough for you right now. Or draw your left knee up towards you and then lift your bum off the floor and then begin to move. So reach your arms overhead, stretch the left leg long, bend your knee, fingers touch the floor. Long, bend your knee, long, bend your knee. One more time. Long, and bend your knee. Nice. Lower your bum to the floor. Draw a circle with your left knee. So as it circles, just feel how you push your right foot into the floor to stabilize. Maintain a certain amount of stability and steadiness through the torso. So my belly is not following my leg, change direction. So as a result, if your belly follows your leg, then you're not opening out into the groin. You're not lengthening into the hip. Nice. From here, bring your left hand to your left knee. Squeeze it up towards you. And then open your left knee out to the side. Hand on your knee. Back up to center. Hand on your knee. Draw your knee out to the side. And back up to center. And then out to the side. And back up to center. Keep your left hand on your left knee, pull it up towards you, and then lengthen long into the right leg. I was really thinking about it this morning, how, when we're under pressure, how the things that resource us, the things that keep us well, are often the first thing to go. And so it was such a wonderful thing to return to my walk this morning, really refind that space again as I walked. It was wonderful. Nice. So open your left knee out to the side, pause there. So there's a sense of stabilizing through the abdomen as you settle down through the spine. The left thigh is lengthening out to the side and the right leg is super long and strong. Nice. Come back to center. Squeeze both knees up towards you. And then we're going to do a thing called butterfly knees. So slowly draw both knees wide. Your toes lower down in the direction of the floor. Knees come towards each other. Knees are up towards your chest. So begin to roll into your knees. I'll just change orientation so you can see it. So my back is staying on the floor and my knees are just circling like a butterfly. And just feel that through the deep of your hips, the deep of your belly, your groin, and then roll in the other direction. Nice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your knees down onto your chest. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your knees down onto your chest. Nice. Roll over and come into a cat position. So coming into a cat position, your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Round your back and arch your back. Round your back, arch your back. Nice. One more time. Round your back, arch your back. Nice. Push back into your downward dog, lengthening through your legs. Have a sense of the pulling down of your heels towards the floor. Bending one knee and then bending the other knee so that you're lengthening into the leg of the straightening leg, but you're rocking into the pelvis as well. There's a sense of mobility, a sense of connection. And there's no right way to do this movement. It's more, how do you feel your body in motion? And how do you create a sense of connection to the lengthening and the power and the connectivity of your body? Nice. Walk your feet forward. Bring your elbows to your knees. This movement here is called farmer. Well, it's because it's like you're weeding the garden and then Mary comes along and you wave at her. So from here, your knees are bent and your elbows are resting on your knees. Reach your right hand as far forward as you can so you touch the floor. And then pull your right elbow back. So you're looking at the floor the whole time. Pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. And then reach your right hand forward, touch the floor. Pull your elbow back. One more. Reach it forward. How far forward can you go? Can you go one little bit further? Pull it back. Reach it forward. Pull it back. Nice. Change. Left hand reaches forward, as far forward as you can. Pull it back. Keep looking at the floor. Left hand forward. And pull it back. I don't know if any of you have ever done the bog. So there's the bog back. It's more or less where you spend like 4 or 5 hours bending forward, ricking turf and footing turf and turning turf and then carrying and loading turf. So I should just call this turf cutting as well. Nice. From here, bring both hands to the floor, touch the floor. And then reach your hands as far forward as you can. Just feel that you're resting into your heels and your fingertips are touching lightly. So there's a work ability through your hands. Nice. Elbows to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Hands to your hips. And just roll into your hips. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Stand forward to the front of your mat. So similar to the movement we just did, we did it on the floor. So lift your right knee up. And as you lift your right knee up, bring your hands long beside you. And then stretch your arms overhead as you bring your foot to the floor. Lift your left knee up. And as you're moving, how do you change the weight from one side to the other? So as your knee comes up, your arms come down, long through your body. Knee comes up, arms come down, long. Just feel that really exaggerated movement. Up. How do you get really still and steady? How do you balance? Right. Next time you rise your knee, pause there. Staring at something as you really push down into that left leg, get taller through your left leg. Feel the knee is opening, the foot is engaging. You're getting taller up through the top of your head. Nice. Lower your right foot to the floor. Lift your arms overhead. And then as you lift the left knee, arms are back, knee is lifted, pause there. Standing really strong and steady into the right leg. How close to your chest can you bring that left leg? So there's a certain point. So this is mobility. This is your body's ability to move its own self in a range of motion without any external force. So the mobility of your leg is your ability to pull it up towards you. Flexibility would be if I pull it, but you're not going to pull it. Lower your foot to the floor. Cool. So reach your arms overhead and reach up and look up. Bend your elbows, bend your knees, come all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. So we're doing a sun salutation. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Just pausing there in a lunge. Step back into a plank. Both legs are back, both hands are underneath your shoulders. Knees to the floor, lower your belly all the way down. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Push your elbows down, squeeze your bum, lift your toes off the floor. And often I call this looking down the beach. So you're trying to look as far as you can. So to do that, you push your elbows down and you lift the top of your head to really see where the ice cream van is down the beach. Nice. Drop your head, push your elbows down, reverse backwards. Both hands to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. Nice. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Nice. Tuck your back toe under, lengthen it. Nice. Turn your back foot so it's at a 45-degree angle. So my foot is flat to the floor. Bring your right elbow to your right knee. And then bring your fingers to the front of your shoulder and reach your left hand straight up towards the ceiling. Nice. Bring your left hand down to your thigh. Reach your right hand up, reaching up, looking up. Nice. And then straighten your right leg and turn both toes towards the left side of your mat. Hands to your knees, lower down. And then begin to whoosh water. So whooshing water is where you glide your hand along the floor and it's like you're swinging water towards the left with your right hand, elbow to your knee. Swinging water to the right with your left hand. Turn around. It was a bit bizarre having my bum to the camera. So just feel that elbow to your knee. Use that as a support. And allow this to lengthen into your legs. Strengthen into your legs as you travel from one side to the other side. It's called water whooshing. If you're feeling really strong, you can do it without bringing your hands to your knees or your elbows to your knees. That's where your hips and your belly and your inner thighs hold the weight of your torso. And just see. Nice. Both hands to the floor, to the front of your mat. Step forward. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. And breathing. Step the right foot back. Breathing. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Nice. So squeeze your bum, lift your toes, bring your elbows to the floor, and rise and look way down the beach. Just notice. This morning, when I was out walking, it's really very interesting. The air had a certain quality to it. It's a bit like getting into a cool swimming pool that you think is going to be warm, but it's kind of cool. And it was so incredible. You could have like very particular quality. It was perhaps because there was a thunderstorm going on. It's just so delicious. It was amazing. The tide was really high. Drop your head, push your elbows down, come back, push back. It's just so glorious. They talk about how doing exercise outside, like a short walk, first thing in the morning, really balances your circadian rhythm. Drop your knees to the floor, step your left foot forward, lengthen your back leg. So hop the right foot so it's flat to the floor. Bring your left elbow to your left knee. Reach your right elbow up towards the ceiling, pausing there. Nice. Reverse. Bring your right hand down. Reach your left hand up. Nice. Bring both hands down. Turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. Just bring your hands down to the floor, just pausing there. You can start with your elbows on your knees and then your hands to the floor. And just last movement. Just rock yourself from side to side. Bending one knee, bending the other. You can let your hands travel. So as you bend the left knee, you can bring your hands in front of the left foot, and over towards the right. Ultimately, you can, if you wish, begin to sit down with your bum as you travel down from side to side, but this puts a huge amount of force on the knee. So just find out, like, how do you sit down low, listening to your legs, listening to your body. If you're sitting down, really hear the dynamics of shifting of the weight, the traveling from side to side that happens. Nice. Come sit on the floor, legs are long in front of you. And just bring your hands to your thighs. And just roll into your belly and just let there be a deeper sigh or a breath or a yawn that emerges from the deep of you. And so you roll into the belly. It's like your spine is like a skipping rope. And then roll in the other direction. Nice, guys. So lie down on the floor if you can. If this is a moment in your day that you can lie down, take another few moments while the music's on. Maybe until the end of the music, just rest where you are. And then I will see you all tomorrow for another wonderful move installation. So keep listening to your body. Remember, there's things that resource you in your day, and make time to do those things. They really make a difference. So see you all tomorrow, and thanks. It's really wonderful to be here. Bye. So great, how wonderful. So if you want any information about classes, courses, trainings, honey that we sell, Soma Breath, Josef's away at the moment in Poland doing his final training of Wim Hof. It was delayed for the last 2 years. He's just such a happy bunny over there at the moment. They're jumping in and out of rivers in Poland, and these icy cold rivers. And yesterday they spent a lot of the day in a jacuzzi filled with ice, and he just said it was the most glorious day. Each to their own. And so Yosef will be coming back, and he'll be doing a load of Wim Hof days and events here, because we have a river at the bottom of the garden. Yosef has a freezer, and he's built a sauna in the last few months. He's really into this. And so if you want any information about Wim Hof and Yosef, then just drop us a line as well. It'll be all happening in the next few months as well. So great. Be well. Be you, and keep listening, keep noticing what resources me, and am I doing that thing? Am I actually turning up and walking, or actually turning up and moving, or doing the thing that I need to do? So great. I will see you soon, and lovely. Ciao, ciao.